Hello everybody, and it's time for another Minecraft mod showcase, and today you could probably guess what I'm doing because of all of the golems. But if you can't, this is the cloning mod. It was formerly known as the My People, recently updated to 1.6.4. I'm very glad it is. I had actually lost hope for a while that it would be updated, thinking, oh, it'll never update to 1.6. But it did, and my house got messed up. Well, this is my personal world, and as you can see, I went a little overboard with cloning. So, one of the very basic things that you can do with cloning is make clones of people. To make a clone of people, literally the only way to do it is, yes, this is my lab. Take a not really well prepared for this. Take an empty needle, right click, and when you do this in survival, it'll give you weakness, hunger, and I think it poison it too. Either way, really bad stuff. You craft one of the and the needle is crafted like this. 5 iron like a hat, and sort of looks like a parachute made of metal. Yeah. Empty test tube, which is made in one of these ways. You put that in the crafting table with this, and you get human blood in there. Then, to do the next part of this, you'll have to get one of these, a centrifuge. Way to make that is with 4 pistons, 4 iron ingots, and I forgot what was in the middle. Ah, diamond. So, pretty expensive recipe right off the bat, but once you get the stuff, it's really worth it. Oh, and as you had seen, I have contaminated them. The water is gone. Ugh, everything's going haywire. You put water in there once you craft this. This is the sterilizer. It allows you to decontaminate all of your contaminated stuff. It's crafted like this. If I'm correct, it's actually the least costly thing in this whole mod. Now, once you have that, and you have some non-clean stuff, you just drop it in there, and it goes in. If you just put in the water, it can hold up to 16 of whatever you put in. And it adds up, so 8 plus 8. I can do math. Anyway, it'll have awesome bubble effects, and the way to use it is, you start a fire under it. Yeah. Not really smart to do, but you have to do it. And stuff comes rocketing out when it's done. And somehow it gets cleaned after having been dropped on the ground. Not questioning the logic, but, well, yeah, I am. Anyway, you put it in the centrifuge, and it takes quite a bit of fuel, so the easiest way is to just get blocks of coal. 1 block of coal can easily get this, and yes, it can hold 4. That gives you the separated of whatever blood you are using, and you can do it on just about any creature in Minecraft. Even the Ender Crystal, which doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, and once you've done it enough, this red stuff will be there. I think that's supposed to be blood residue or something. You have to get rid of that with a bucket, and no, it does not stay in the bucket. You just use a bucket on it, and it's gone. Get more water. Plop the water in there. It's working again. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. You can do it for just about anything in the whole mod. Next, if you were making a human, you would have a separated human blood. What you need to do with the separated human blood is you need to put it back into a needle. This gives you human DNA. Once you have the human DNA, you're going to need an empty egg. To get that, you just put an egg in a crafting table. I don't know how you get rid of the guts of the egg, but I'm not going to question it. That gives you a the something human egg. I forgot what the wording was. Is it crafting? I don't have a crafting table. Probably should just go out of creative for this, but I don't care. I'm such a dork. Okay, put these in the crafting table. Shapeless recipe, unactivated human egg. It automatically cleans the needle. Creepy. Then you need this, life transmogrifyer, and lots of antennas. Now an antenna is crafted with 6 iron on the outside and 3 butter or gold on the inside. See? You get 9 of them. Though I put this in the basement, and you can actually have more than 9. And sadly you need to wait till lightning strikes it. The mod creator was actually thinking about renaming it to being lightning rod, which is quite a bit more accurate. Anyway, back to this. Once you've gotten it struck by lightning, it will actually activate the egg. So instead of that, you'll have this. Just a human spawn egg. When you right-click that on the... Fail. When you right-click that on the ground, you will get a Steve. Named Steve. It's magic, I know. You can go to options and rename them, and whatever name you give them, they will assume the player who has that name. And yes, it is capital sensitive. So if you're wondering about my current skin, there you go. Beautiful. He just looks away from me. It's like, bleep you, I don't care about you, stupid head. Anyway. That's the what you want to do if you want to clone something. Now, recently, since the mod was updated, you can now actually extract genes from different things. So, the different genes that you can get are speed, slowness, angry, not so angry, big, puny, covered in water, needs water, I can fly, and where do you go? And that's pretty much it. Mutating bacteria, I'll get into a bit later. Now, one of the things you need to do is, for instance, I have this pig DNA, and I have paper. To get something that you would need to actually extract the genes, you need a DNA sheet that tells what DNA it has there. So, you get a DNA sequencer, which is crafted like that. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. This is the least expensive, iron-wise. You put the paper in there, you put the fuel in there, and it has this awesome animation. And it takes about 15 minutes. Once you actually have the DNA sequence, here's all of them. Yes, you can have a giant DNA. I'm just going to use... where was it? Ah, here it is. This pig zombie DNA goes there. DNA goes there. You need a lot of... Oh, that's what happens. Apparently it's raining. Wow, twice in a row, that's lucky. And when you've actually gotten it struck by lightning enough times, it'll actually fill up this entire meter. And, depending on your charge level, these blue lines up top will be flashing faster and faster. And it's recommended that you have a chicken farm so that you can get empty eggs. Yeah, I really went overboard. Anyway, to do this, you first need a you need something that's contaminated. And so, you need something that's contaminated, and you need a few more test tubes. You need quite a few test tubes for this. Good thing they're reusable. Okay. The reason why you want to put a test tube here is so that you can get what's called mutating bacteria.